The delays which are caused by branch instructions are referred to as control hazards. The branch instructions, they can alter the sequence of execution. If the branch has to be taken, then the successive instruction will not be executed. But how do we know that whether the branch will be taken or not taken? That is possible only if the branch instruction is going to be executed first to determine whether a branch will be taken or not, and then what is the target branch, what is the target address. So all of these hazards are referred to as the control hazards. Let us first talk about the unconditional branch. So suppose if we have an instruction like branch to IK. So IK is the target address. So this instruction could be something like this: branch some offset. So only when this instruction has been fetched and decoded, then only it will be determined that this is a branch instruction. The computation of the offset will be taken place in the third clock cycle, and whatever is the target address, that will be put in the program counter. In the meantime, the successive instructions which were just following IJ, so if this is IJ, whatever instructions were following IJ have already been put into the pipeline. So IJ plus 1 has already reached the decode stage till the time the target address was computed. IJ plus 2 has already been fetched and it is also in the pipeline. So at the end of clock cycle 3, when the program counter will be updated, the target instruction will be brought from address which has been computed by PC plus offset. This will result in flushing out these two instructions from the pipeline. So there is a delay of 2 clock cycles in fetching the target instructions, which is IK. This is referred to as the branch penalty. So if we say that the branch penalty is 2 clock cycles and it should be okay, it won't matter much, but this is not the case because branch instructions occur frequently and they represent about 20% of the dynamic instruction count. Now with a 2 cycle branch penalty, so the execution time for the program will increase by 40%. So how can we reduce the branch penalty? We can reduce the branch penalty if, rather than computing the target address in the compute stage over here, if we can somehow compute the target address in the decode stage itself, then here only we know that this is a branch instruction and this is the target address. So at the beginning of clock cycle 3, the target instruction can be fetched. So now the branch penalty will be reduced from 2 clock cycles to 1 clock cycle, as the successive instruction will always be fetched, which is just after IJ. So by the time this target address is computed in the decode stage of the branch instruction, IJ plus 1 has already been fetched. So this will still cause a branch penalty of 1 clock cycle. So this can be achieved only by modifying the hardware, and we need to have an adder in the decode stage as well, which can compute the target address and update the program counter accordingly.